all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
No, it's been a great first year. No, we're 14-13 right now, and we're 8-8 in league, and the top 5 teams in our league get buys that first night of the conference tournament. So we're right there. I think we're tied for 4th right now. So we got to find a way to get some wins on the road this weekend. We got Sacramento State tomorrow night, and then at Northern Arizona on Saturday. Two tough places to play, especially on the road, and. But a lot of it, we're all kind of jumbled up in that, for those seeds, for the bye, and the next 4 games, the last 4 games of conference is gonna tell a lot because we all play each other.
Yeah, Northern Arizona was right there, right below UNCO and Eastern Washington. Of course, Montana always up there at the top, but you play the guys real tough. So how do you guys feel, Coach Sprinkle, that, Travis, Coach, you did a great job. You got him tough pretty much. I know you only won victories, but you played them kind of tough there, knowing how good they've been over the years.
Yeah, we did. We played well, and I thought, for how inexperienced we are at the Division I level, I thought our guys, they competed because it was a high-level game. We just couldn't make shots, and credit to their defense. I thought they defended at a really high level, but we just couldn't score it. We were 3 of 20 from 3. I think we missed 12 layups. Some of them were contested, some you just got to make. And, especially to beat a really good team, to finish.
Yes, indeed. You know, like I said, from top to bottom, the league is tough. Like I say, even the team at the bottom can buy. East Washington lost to the two worst teams in the standing wise in the conference. So on any given night in the Big Sky Conference, as you know, Coach, it's a tough battle no matter who you playing. So these last 4 games will be very key for you guys. So how are you keeping your young men the focus to tell them that hey, you got to play good late February and early March to make it to the big dance and put your ticket because this is the way you want to peak right here, right now.
It is, and the one thing I like about our team is we've been in a lot of close games, and and we've won a lot of close games. Starting with the tournament we played at UNC Greensboro. I think that's the best win our conference has had. We beat Greensboro at Greensboro early in the season, and I want to say they're in like the 60s of the RPI right now. And but we've won a lot of close games, and that's what it's going to take down the stretch, and especially in the tournament. I don't know the stat anymore, but I know in the first 10 games of the conference, the Big Sky Conference had more one-possession games than any other conference in the country. And so, there's a lot of parity, and it's going to be a fun tournament.
I know it's after close games you was playing, and I was going to ask you about that because, when you kids learn by being thrown to the fire, they only learn and, just sitting on the bench. So having to experience these tough games where you go either way, here a play here or there, it helps you when we go to film session and practice, talking about how attention to detail is very key. So winning these games, because if we don't pay attention to detail, make the right rotation, be in the right spot, set a strong screen, come off of the cut the right way, then we run the play the exact way that's executed, we'll win the game and not lose it. So going through those experiences, some good, some bad, has to help you guys this time of year where it's the key where a loose ball, 50 ball here and there determines where you win or you lose and go home for the offseason.
No doubt. In fact, I need to have you come say exactly what you just said the last 20 seconds to our team in film. Because
I would love to.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It comes down to a missed box out at the end of a game. Two guys they don't pinch. And some guy gets a tip and they hit a three. Look at the Carolina Duke game. And it's just the margin for error is so small at the Division I level. And getting that through our guys. And, we've taken our lumps with a couple of those. We lost at Bakersfield on we were up and 14 seconds left. We inboxed out at the free throw line. They got it, made 2 free throws, won the game. And, but that's something too. Like I said, the young teams have to go through that stuff. Sometimes those lessons, they're hard to deal with at the time, but, in the long run, they pay off. And, we've had to teach our guys a lot through film this year. And I think they've done a pretty good job responding with it.
Yeah, because I feel like this is a film, Coach. You know this as a coach as well. Me having played ball myself, so I know it as well. The eye of the sky don't lie. The film does not lie. You can ask a young man, what are you thinking about on that rotation there? Or when you should have flared, you should want to do a V cut, when you want to do a back cut, whatever the case may be, they missed it. You can ask the young man, hey, if that's the situation, what were you saying, what were you thinking? Because they can't run from it. They have to be hold them accountable to be special scouting reports, attention to detail, understand, what you're trying to teach them, shoot around as well, and doing timeouts, because I think that's the hard part for young guys is keeping them focused on all of those small minor details about the game that makes the difference in the second half, and especially during this time of year as well.
No, exactly. And it's just everything is details. Everything is details. And especially at this time of year, it's just, like we said, it's such a small margin of error. And but then also it just comes down to, players making plays. Guys got to make shots this time of year. And that's the fun part about, late February, early March is seeing guys step up. And this is where guys make a name for themselves.
You got that right. What's funny about you say that is making shots because the Hawks, the thing is it's a make or miss league. They all say it's make or miss. We can have the best scheme in the world, but it's always come down to make or miss. That's what it all boils down to.
Make or miss, and we need to make some this weekend. I know that.
I hear that. Coach, talk to you when you got the job in the spring, man. So talk to us about your transition and how the program is kind of growing more under you. You're getting more your feet wet a little bit more. You're making those house calls now. It all starts with you now. So how's that been for you?
It's been awesome. It's been I have a really good staff, which has made the transition a lot easier. Some experienced guys and hungry guys. They love the players, they love working out, they love the grind, and that's made the transition a lot easier. And I also have a really good senior point guard, Harold Frey, who I think is one of the best point guards in the country, to be honest with you. And he's a great leader. He's made some huge shots. I mean, he's the one that had the number 1 play on SportsCenter. He hit the half quarter against Greensboro to beat them. and and just his feel for the game, and he makes everybody better, which has not only made my transition here, but it's made all the newcomers transition easier too, because he makes them better.
And, speaking of those newcomers, what did you guys kind of focus on in the summer there, your first summer there, in the early fall here, getting ready for November? Because I know when it's your first year, you're trying to establish a culture, establish a brand, establish new work habits, new live habits, new eating habits. So how was that getting the young men to buy in, especially the newcomers, and especially the ones who stayed around and believed in you and your staff's vision for the Montana State Bobcats going forward?
Yeah, well, I mean, they were, we weren't a very good, as a program, we weren't very good defensively before I got here. And so I knew that had to change. We were statistically one of the worst teams in the Big Sky the past couple of years. And so I knew that culture had to change for us to have a chance to win. And so in the summer, for the 21 practices we had, it was probably 98% defense. And I mean, slides, ball screen, I mean, you name it. It was the hard stuff, the grind stuff. And we the guys really bought into it because they knew it was important for them to win. And, so we haven't had to fight these guys on any of that, which has been, a blessing. But, we still got a long way to go. And, but we focused in on the defensive end of the floor, which is, gave us a chance to win 14 games so far, and hopefully more down the stretch. But, and then I think you asked about, where do we focus in on our recruiting? And, we signed, I think, 3 junior college kids and 2 high school kids late. And then we have a transfer sitting out that was at University of Missouri, Kansas City, who averaged about 16 a game there in the WAC, that we're excited about, that will be eligible next year. And, we got a couple overseas kids. I think we have 6 guys on our roster.
I was going to say, a lot of international kids. A lot of guys are international kids. I saw that.
Yeah. Yep. And from everywhere, from Toronto, from Spain, Germany, our best players from Norway, the point guard. So, it's been fun. Plus, it's been fun just, having those guys mesh together. I mean, it's funny because I'm sure they're cussing me out in different languages. I don't even know what they're saying. But it's been awesome. It's been awesome.
And I know you wanted more wins in non-conference, but getting 6 wins year one, knowing you don't get people to come to Montana State to play you at home and to go on the road a lot, playing in terms like at Greensboro there, having to see different styles, having a young team. I mean, 6 wins, considering all things, to me, was very good for your program. Gave you guys a
I'll tell you what, I was happy as hell with 6 wins. I was happy as hell with 6 wins. As new as we were, and I knew the teams we were playing, like Greensboro, was really good. South Dakota State is really good. Appalachian State, really good. Wisconsin, Green Bay, and they put a beat down on us. They showed us how good they are. So, I was happy with how soon our guys, kind of started playing well together.
Yes, indeed. And I feel like, when you have a good non-league, it gives you a good boost into the league play. You're 8-8 right now, so we talked about you're in the hunt there. Sac State on Thursday night here coming up here. So I feel like this coach, you see him every day. But I feel like that toughness they showed in non-con and got some confidence as young men, and they let the ground beat them. They understood what's going on here and got to play guarantee games, all that kind of stuff. And, hey, we got guys on our level now, the Big Sky guys, who we can definitely compete with every night if we play the right way and defend and rebound for sure.
No question. And that's what I wanted to challenge our guys with. Playing in an environment like at Grand Canyon, which is just, it's like a rave. The place is rocking, and at Greensboro where teams going to press you and they have great athletes. And, they put us, they stress you. They put you in some stressful environments and situations. So, I thought, all of those, and we played a bunch of different styles. We played teams that run and gun and press the whole time, and we played slow, grinded out teams, which I think, which is what our league is. And so we wanted to prepare them for all those things that they were going to see in league.
Now, Coach, for you, this is your first going around in the Big Sky again as the head man. So, what's it been like for you, preparation-wise, seeing these coaches for the first time, some second time now through now? How's it been for you guys kind of get acclimated to your conference and how these different teams play?
It's been, it's been a challenge, especially going from an assistant to a head coach. It's hard because, every scout is your scout. You don't have time to, I don't have 2 weeks to just work on one team and know everything they do. We play a game on Thursday, and the game on Saturday, I got to start on Thursday night, and I got to be prepared by practice on Friday, and then, I still got to know everything about that team, but the window's a lot shorter, and it's a lot less sleep. But that's where, having a really good staff comes into, and, getting different ideas and different game plans and things like that.
Well, Coach Sprinkle, you're doing a good job in my book, buddy. I'm glad you're doing well. Hope to see the Final Four here when you come to Atlanta, where hopefully it'll be warm for you, because it's cold today, Coach. It's in the 40s and raining, so it's not
Man, that's not even
weather.
cold. Come on up to Montana. I'll show you some cold.
Hey, I'm scared, Coach. I'm scared of that.
We'll get you up there someday.
All right. Hey, Coach, have a good talk to you real soon, buddy.
You bet, man. Appreciate you.
Hey, it's Dan Sprinkle on the Bossman Show.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay. Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.